Hello and welcome back to some more Battlefield Hardline. As you can see, we are doing something slightly different because in the beta, you do have the chance to try out the brand new, how brand new it's going to be, I don't really know, but the hacker mode. Now, I did try in Battlefield for the commander mode, just as kind of a one-off. I'll probably, if I remember, leave a link in the description below so you can go check it out if you really want to put yourself through that. But I thought I'd give the hacker mode a go for those people who don't want to be the hacker, or probably simply can't be asked. Perfectly understandable. It's not the most interesting job, if I'm perfectly honest, but you know, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give it a go, see what it's like, because just looking at it, you can see it's probably going to be pretty much the same as the commander mode. So let's see what options we've got. So I've got a teammate. One thing I have noticed I do really like is the surveillance feed. So in the bottom left hand corner, you can see if you press shift, you go to a full screen direct view of your teammates, or as you can see on the map, I'm not sure if you can see my mouse or the cursor, but on the E objective, you've got two cameras actually. These camera icons. Now, they're scattered across the map. If you click over them, you can press shift, go directly to that camera feed. That is really, really cool. Now, Battlefield 4, the commander mode, could really have done with something like that, having a ground view of your teammates, what's going on, because having this over the top view, you can see where your teammates are in real time, you can see them move, but you can't really see what's happening. So you don't really know what to do. Well, at least I didn't, in the way of support, because you're playing the support role, so you know you need to support your team. But if we go to C, we've got Trojan. If we Trojan, okay, we can't have Trojan apparently. We've got GPS jamming. Eliminate passive spotting by scrambling your team's GPS coordinates. Okay, let's do that. We've also got GPS spotting, which reveal enemy locations by gaining access to their GPS devices. So that just spots the enemy. Okay. Also got. Oh, there's Trojan. Okay. Speed friendly interaction and slow enemy interaction. Nullify enemy subroutines instantly. Not really sure what that means. So, nullify enemy subroutines. I guess that's something to do with the enemy hacker, but I could be wrong. Hack camera. Backdoor. So, this allows you to gain control of an automated in-world object by exposing a backdoor vulnerability. That's quite cool. So, not really sure what you gain access to exactly. Got reveal high-value targets and enemy hacker subroutines with an area scan. So, oh, okay. So that's exactly the same as in the commander mode. Just with the commander, it kind of revealed everything, like all the players to your teammates. Overclock, decrease the cooldown on all subroutines. Warning: some subroutines may overheat after use. So that basically lets you get back some really quickly. Suppose, as you can see, Trojan is regenning fairly fast. So we do have point of interest. Highlight an important objective for one of your squads through an AR overlay. Okay, let's do that. So that's basically like your squad leader saying, move to the objective, go to that one, attack, defend, you know, what have you. Now, that's pretty much everything to do with the hacker mode. Now, whether or not it varies between objective and maps, I don't really know in the way of options, because I have noticed, comparing it to the commander mode, you don't have, for example, vehicle drops. Now, in a game like this map isn't massive, but you know, you use vehicles, and having a vehicle drop would be really quite helpful. So whether or not in the full game that's something they're going to include, I don't really know. But as far as I can see, it's not an option. It's not the most vital option, of course, but it's helpful, because if your team is on an objective and somebody needs to get to another objective or just get out of the area pretty quickly, having a vehicle, a quad bike, a motorcycle, don't think they have quad bikes in Battlefield Hardline, but a motorcycle would do perfectly. So just dropping a motorcycle into the battle, they jump on and away you go. Or even dropping a car out of the sky, that'd be quite cool. You also don't have the supply crate drops. Now, admittedly, they probably weren't the most useful of items, but if you could drop, say, a support crate holding ammo, maybe health, maybe, I'm just thinking outside the box here, but if you could possibly drop a stinger or an RPG, that'd be quite cool. I know, of course, you can pick them up throughout the map, but having the hacker or commander, whatever you want to call it, do something like that would be really cool because, of course, like I mentioned, you are this supporting role. So you want to try and support your team and your squad mates in any way, shape or form. So having very limited options, it's not great. I'm not really a fan of this whole, you know, I played Commander once throughout the video and I never played it again. But you also don't have the cruise missile or any kind of explosive ordnance you can deploy. A little bit disappointing because I suppose with the Commander that was the most enjoyable part, where you could just drop a huge bomb and just blow absolutely everything in that area to smithereens. That was good. Yeah, so far it's, I don't know, I don't want to say it's pointless because obviously there's been a fair amount of time and thought gone into this, but it's just, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, and I like to be, it's frankly boring. There's not really a whole lot to do. I've always said in the past I prefer to be boots on the ground, boots in a tank, boots in a helicopter. I generally prefer to be boots, but doing this really, it just doesn't make you feel like you're part of the battle. I know you're doing all this, I may not be, paying much attention to what I'm clicking, but it just doesn't seem all that engaging. So, okay, well, the best bit of this hacker mode I've been promoted, wow. Okay, so this is new. Now, once you level up, I've just noticed you get different kind of upgrades. So I got something V2. I think it was overclock. So, there it is. Okay, overclock V2. As far as the description goes, there's nothing really different. But I suppose it's more powerful than the previous version. Of course, whether or not you can unlock different items, different abilities for your hacker mode, or for the hacker, is another question. But I suppose that's quite cool. They've implemented a upgrade system where if you level up, you gain different upgrades, different options for the hacker. But as far as this video goes, I'm probably done with the hacker mode, at least for today. There's a possibility I might return to it in the near future. I might give it a go once the full game's released, of course. With Battlefield 4, the beta, you didn't get a chance to try out the Commander mode, so I might give it a go once the game fully launches. But until then, I do hope this video was of some help or enjoyment to you. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.